Opening with the king's pawn controls the center and opens up the light-squared bishop and queen, often leading to sharp games. The Sicilian defense controls the d4 square with c-pawn. Knight f3 develops the knight toward the center to prepare for a d4 pawn push, where the knight will recapture if black captures on d4. Knight c6 helps control both the d4 square and the e5 square. d4 offers to trade a center pawn for the c5 pawn, in exchange for more control of the center and quick development. C takes d4 gives black 2 central pawns versus 1 central pawn for white. Knight takes d4 recaptures the pawn, and activates the knight in return for having 1 central pawn versus black's 2 central pawns. g6 prepares to fianchetto the dark-squared bishop on g7, where it will sit on the long diagonal. White develops the bishop and attacks the center. Black develops the knight and attacks the center. This defends a pawn that was under attack and had no defenders. This develops the bishop and gives it scope on the long diagonal. Bishop c4 develops the bishop to an aggressive diagonal, where it controls the d5 square and attacks the f7 pawn. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. Bishop b3 retreats the bishop, avoiding the tactical trick of knight takes e4, knight takes e4, d5. This permits the opponent to kick a knight. This is the only good move. The knight is kicked by a pawn and must now move or be captured. This permits the opponent to eventually win a queen. Capturing while sacrificing the bishop was the right idea. This wins a queen. Recaptures. White will be winning a queen with that fork. This removes a knight that was threatening to win material. That queen was free for the taking. This misses a better way to capture a knight that was threatening to win material. This is the only move that works. Moving the queen gives white more flexibility in the middle game. This wins a pawn. Very precise. That was a free pawn. One more piece joins the action. This evades the check from the rook. This is still on the road to checkmate. A solid choice. And the game is over.